scavenger thingies. Yeah, so anyway, they invited me in, and I forget which way I'm supposed to go. And you know, Team Snipers has the 15,000 bonus in it for this weekend, for those of you who don't know. And so I hop in, and I find out that one of them already left, so it's just 3 of us still. And I'll finish this, and it's like, hello.
We've got a situation with some great cons right now. The brass at McCarran has ordered me to lock down the ruins until it's been resolved.
What's going on with the Great Khans?
One of my patrols was on its way back from Novak when it came under fire from the Great Khans. They radioed for reinforcements, but instead of waiting for us, they chased the Khans into the ruins where they were caught in a crossfire. No deaths, but not all the squad got out. The Khans have Private Ackerman and Private Gilbert as hostages.
They have something in mind.
Once the Great Khans have been killed or captured, you're welcome to retrieve any property they've taken from you.
Maybe you'll negotiate with them.
Normally I'd turn you down since I have no idea who you are. But considering that the hostages are as good as dead when we attack... Alright. I'm going to give you a chance to talk to the Great Khans. Their leader is a man named Jessup. If we hear shooting, we'll be coming in. But it'll probably be too late for you.
I have myself in a fight.
Good luck.
So anyway. So, I want to preface this with I don't always do amazing in Reach. You know, I have my off games. There are games where I might get 2 kills, and I get pissy about it sometimes. But usually when I'm playing with Puerto Rico, a friend of mine who, strangely enough, I met online, usually when I'm playing with him, he tends to keep the mood pretty cool. So even if I do bad, we still have a laugh about it. We don't really give a shit that much. So anyway, we're playing with this, well, she's new to me. I've never seen her before, but she's obviously a friend of Polar's. And again, I will finish this once I'm done with Great Khan here.
What the hell? You're that courier Benny wasted back in Good Springs. You're supposed to be dead.
I'm a ghost here to haunt you.
Alright, quit fucking around. You survived and you tracked us down. What now?
Where's the platinum chip?
Don't have it. Benny stole it right before he stabbed us in the back. He's probably back at the strip by now, laughing at me.
Sorry about it, silence. Let's talk about settling things between you and the NCR.
What's to negotiate? The NCR backs off, we walk out of here, nobody gets hurt.
We're your hostages now, and have the NCR escort you out of their territory.
I can't believe I'm doing this. But alright, the hostages can go. The NCR had better keep their end of the deal, though. Here, a souvenir for you. It's Benny's lighter. Shove it up his ass when you catch up with him. Yeah, go on.
So, we're gonna get that to 60, and then speech up to 65. And let's see what we got down here. Today could be the day. From time to time, you may uncover vast treasures of the most unexpected of places. You may not be able to outsmart your enemy, but maybe you could outsmart their bullets. With this perk, your damage threshold goes up by 5 while moving around. Where do the fully look? Interesting. Hearing only that she has the ability to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Here and now, an additional level. Hell yeah, I'll take it. I might have to reload because I don't know. I might not like what I choose. See, here choosing that is actually a good idea. 14 skill points, really? Not sure why I would do that. Let's get the 70. And get repair up. And I'm gonna actually go with intense training and get my intelligence up. Alright, so there we go. So anyway, I'm not gonna be able to talk too much because I have to talk to this guy up here, but so we played a couple games and this girl is just she's just bitching. Oh, and I should also say that people know by now that I like to be in parties. I like to be in party chat because it is much easier. Not to mention, people do sound better in party chat than they do in in a lobby or in a game, whatever. And everyone else can hear you if you're not in party chat, which I find irritating as hell.
I'm glad you're able to get my people freed, but there's a new problem. I just got orders to take out the Great Khans, hostages or not.
Great Khans let the hostages go in exchange for their own freedom.
My hands are tied. I can't go against orders, can I?
If you have any integrity, then you'll honor the deal.
You're right. The Great Khans are free to go.
It's easy. A little bit more experience there. We're gonna head off to Hoover Dam real quick too. So yeah, she doesn't like being in parties, and I was like, sure, I'll not be in a party for now. And everything was going okay. I really don't mind. Like I said, I do this every once in a while as well. But hey, people want to bitch at me for bitching, then go for it. I'm open to it. I've had people call me out on it, and I'm okay with that. If I'm bitching, call me out on it. It's good. But I didn't want to say anything because you know what? It's Puerto Rico's friend, and I don't want to piss him off because he's a pretty cool guy. So, she's sitting here just talking about how she's like, oh, I'm not getting any kills, blah, blah, blah. And, like, one game we got on Adam, which I hate that map with a passion. I was actually doing decent. Me and Polar, or I got 19, Polar got 18, she got 4. And, she just seemed pissed off.
You've done a good turn for the NCR, and now we'd like to do one for you. There's an NCR emergency two-way radio. You call, and we'll come run it. You're not alone out here. The NCR has your back. Stay safe and good hunting.
These people just like to bother me with pulling this shit, don't they? And so, and she's like, we should go to SWAT, because I guess she's good at SWAT. Usually when someone says, let's go to this, that usually means they're good at it. The thing was that Snipers has the 15,000 bonus, which I kind of wanted to get at least once. And that's why I told her, I'm like, yeah, the day that they put in the 15,000 bonus for SWAT, then I'll start playing it all day. I love SWAT, so when they put the 50,000 bonus in that, I'll be playing it all day, because there'll be a bunch of noobs there. But anyway, so we're like, okay, let's hop in SWAT for a while. And we go to Switch, and all of a sudden, the game's like, oh, can't load information from Xbox Live or whatever. And so they both restarted their Xboxes. I just dashboarded because it wasn't anything to do with our Xboxes. It was just Reach being stupid for a little while. And I hopped back on and it was working again. I waited a couple, like a minute or something. It's called waiting. People need to learn that. And yeah, we could go all the way up there now. So we decided, we tried to get going into different playlists. It wasn't working, and we're like, all right, screw it. Let's try to jump into some custom games. And as soon as we decided to jump into a custom game, that's when it started working again. And